just gotta see it through. The darkest side of the night burns like a fire for the wasted life. And there's no way you can fight. Just show some respect and try to survive.
We're loud, we're proud, and do we dare to step into the oldest house? Welcome, everybody, to Control. Well, what can I say? Alan Wake was great. I loved the first one. I thought American Nightmare was a little bit had some improvements, but the story was a confusing mess. But you know, I'm glad that we can finally move on from a confusing mess into Control, another confusing mess. But you know, it's a good confusing mess, just like the first game. Let's not waste any time and get back right into it. So, just a real quick introduction. Control was made by Remedy Games. I'm not sure if this counts as a twist or not a twist or a light spoiler, but this is supposed to be set in the Alan Wake universe. It's going to become a little bit more obvious on the DLC, but this technically counts as part of the Alan Wake series in a weird way. I'm pretty sure that for Alan Wake 2, the events of Control are definitely going to be mentioned, so it might even probably be an essential experience for the whole package. But at the same time, let's make an effort to see Control for what it is, its own thing, because what it has, it's also something very special. I did some playtesting and I enjoyed what I saw, and don't expect the same type of gameplay as Alan Wake. Um, Clearly, Control takes on a different approach, and it's gonna become more obvious as we play. So let's not waste any time and go right into it. Step into the oldest house. Oh, by the way, the given how Remedy games tend to be very obvious on their
This is gonna
inspirations,
be weirder than usual.
really.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Yeah, I see it. But what is it? I can feel it. It resonates. The things you show me, my friend, I forget. It's all in my head. There's no you, right?
Oh, good.
Where is everybody? I need someone to point me in the right direction.
Oh, good thing that we have started with a lot of sense making. At least in Alan Wake, it started reasonably grounded. But no, here, we are already starting with the weird. Who the fuck still use typewriters? But yeah, it's a very good looking game. You can tell right from the get-go. I really hope that my machine can handle it. I mean, not that he can't, but there was the occasional issue related to it. But you know, I think it's running just fine now. It was something related to the frames because as great as this game looks, it does not have a frame cap option. You know how in games they usually have, modern games that is, they tend to have an option that you decide how many frames the game runs in, like in 30 frames, 60 frames, all that good stuff. Yeah, there is none of that here, which really makes me wonder if this wasn't meant like initially just for the consoles, and you know, we're dealing with some porting issues and shenanigans. But you know, enough with the technical issues for now. So man, we are just surrounded by lore. And trust me, there is a lot of lore here. There is a lot of explanations. But boy, God, they're gonna be kind of long and I dare say even kind of convoluted. But you know, let's start this experience. Prohibited items reminder. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this, but you know, I make no promises. Reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. 1. Unauthorized weapons. 2. Pagers. What the fuck's to use pagers? 3. Laptops. 4. Smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2. Pencils. Any object consider iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Rubber duckies, ketchup bottles. What the hell? All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private interests. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Okay. There's a lot of collectibles in this game. Like, I'm already warning you guys, there's a lot of stuff here. Not even sure if I'm gonna be able to like narrate it all. Hello? Hello?
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Bureau expenditures. Expenditure. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Summary: Executive Sector Key Q2. Major staffing, surveillance, Dare Center Initiative, construction. Okay, I'm not gonna do this silly noise. Minor office equipment, general costs, mode removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Oh man. Maybe it's kind of like when Alan Wake was reading pages from Mr. Scratch. So when he mentions Mrs. Scratch, there's just this shh sound effect. House of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Always when there's some supernatural stuff included, there's always something or someone's gonna be named Casper. Get it? Casper the friendly ghost? Or Bureau at work. This sexy janitor. Look at that ass. Director, Zachariah Trench. Okay. Looks good. Looking good, feeling good, you know, guys? I really hope the doors are, like, automatic. I don't know even, like, why I have, like, this stern angle.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Yep.
All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Don't you hate when that happens? It's kind of like when you're looking for your keys. Hello? I'm just invading a federal building. I'm pretty sure no crimes are being committed by my very presence. Okay, can we read any of this? Because we are just surrounded by lore. There's lore here, lore there, lore everywhere. It can even get a little bit overwhelming at times, I dare even say it. Security order. Bureau control. Attention all psh. Psh. A shark in his psh. Although secure, psh. Permission to psh. Follow basic protocol. Psh. Shoot to kill. Psh. Good luck. Wow. That clarified everything. Well, I guess we're gonna have to fill in the gaps. There's a shark and something shoot to kill. Hold on. R4 reports reminder. Man, I really should have brought a glass of water. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are all due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please report Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you will need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darlin, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirk Lunn, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay, anything here? Nope. I mean, there's no flashlight here, so... Look at this. This looks like 1970s tech.
Hello?
Well, that isn't concerning at all.
Hey, excuse me.
I swear, if he turns into a zombie, I'm gonna flip.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Question. Did he just hear our internal thoughts? Only I can do that. Only I can hear what you're thinking and then properly judge you. I mean, it really depends on if the writer is feeling particularly stereotypical. Ah, much better. Wait a minute. Didn't we just... Wait. What the fuck? Wait, what is this layout? What? No game. No. No. Bad game. You can't just change the layout of the level just like that. Can't fuck with my head like that. And then act like I didn't notice it. I see what you're doing, game. Don't play dumb. Don't play innocent. I know your plans, and I know your shit. And your shit's smelly. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I'm coming back. Come on, I really want to go to that random store and for fuck's sakes, it's New York. Who the fuck wants to go into New York? I'd rather stay here. Oh, to any New Yorkers that saw that, I'm sorry. But not sorry. Oh. Guess this is that's our life now. Fucking janitor system.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I don't know, you're talking to me? Well, we don't have like Alan Wake styled episodes, but we have this TV show styled opening. I guess that's a good compromise. Episode
Could I
1.
lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Again, it just keeps dropping like plot points and lore, which, you know, isn't bad, but it can be a little bit overwhelming. Is there insecurity? Check with guard. Oh, the polite thing is just sitting here and wait. But, you know, I guess we already like breached this building and, you know, just asked for a job, so hey, let's stop now. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder. Drafting any public-facing materials. While painting any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words and phrases to use. In service of his/her country, regret, proud pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, laws, apologies, sorry. Fascinating. There are no lockdowns and in fact, building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Had a research override. HRA protocol activated. Oh, so you're just gonna drop this on me, huh? Clearance level. And something tells me there's gonna be a lot of exploration. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Nope. Well, last time we saw the Trench, I think he was putting something near his head. I think it was a massager. I think the batteries in the thing just blew up.
Shit.
Oh my god, they blew up near his head.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
It was more like a suicide. Suicide's...
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
No, really? There's literally little red embers coming from the door. I think that's the moment where hearing the voices in your head might should be okay. Oh man. Nice office though. Real cozy. Again, just a... I was about... like, I swear, I was about to say, what is he doing with President Biden? But no, that's not him. But no, from a distance, it looks like Biden. Okay, we still use these tapes. It's a blast from the past. Oh. How can I admire the retro scenery if it's covered in your blood? Man, for a man that really wants to show off his accomplishments, you really didn't take your accomplishments seriously enough. Oh well. I had to put my fingerprints all over this.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Okay, before anything, we need to really rewatch it to really get what's going on. Objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Well, I guess I can comfortably see the inspirations for this game. For Max Payne, it was obviously Nor Media. For Alan Wake, it was a mixture between Stephen King, oh Jesus Christ, I forgot the name. Of course I forgot the name. Stephen King, David Lynch, and The Twilight Zone. And Control, you can see the inspirations are kind of like a mixture between Men in Black and SCP lore. I mean, you can clearly see the similarities with the SCP. Oh, okay. That was easy. I only had like to use the force.
Okay, now I have a gun.
Yep. Finally, the gameplay can begin. It's not much of a... Yeah, it clearly takes on a unique twist with the guns. Oh, that's freaky. Garson TV says, guys, what if reality was not real? The game. I mean, it is reality, just a lot of mysteriousness to reality. Hi, Trench.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
Let's just wait the
It's the
cutscene
dead
to end.
man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
You know, when you put it like that,
Things have quieted down outside.
when you put it like that, girl, it really sounds kind of nutty.
Is it safe to go?
Well, I have a gun, so Garson. I'm doing good. Thank you, Garson. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good. Uh, uh, uh. Maybe, you know, maybe Trench had the right idea. Maybe we just better blow our brains out and just get this over with. Is it safe to come out now? No, it's not. I have an Eldritch creation that's shaped like a gun.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
That was fucked.
Get the fuck away!
Uh-oh. Shit. His guards. Field research on his entity. His corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have the level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is quite obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge of the use of their weapons. Refer to file for full report. But yeah, I'm doing great, Garson. Thank you. Branch does not disturb. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for today, for the rest of the week. I can't trust Barbara, not a single one of them. Okay, seems like the director has forgotten to take his meds. Ooh. Would you look at this, guys? Modifications for the guns. And this... ammo cost per shot. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. Man. This is lame. Give me the fibers. And the crackers. Oh, look at this, guys. We got ourselves a Metro... We got ourselves a Metroidvania.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Breach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Ah, shit, here they come. Okay, I don't remember this layout when I come in, but something tells me that changing layouts are gonna be the least of my concerns. Man, look at this. This is a Metroidvania. This is an actual 3D Metroidvania. There is no elevator. It's not here anymore. Whoa. How clumsy. Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication effort. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Okay. Oh. Man, this is such a shoddy Photoshop work. They just copy and paste her face onto the model.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Man, you could be kind of stuck at work forever with all these building shifts, because clearly this place seems to be capable of altering itself. We're dealing with a place that doesn't seem to follow the laws of physics, or any laws for that matter. I don't think that this place is particularly legal. Look at this outdated tech and very floaty staff. I mean, come on, man. I expected better from the federal government. Actually, take that back. I didn't. Not really. Don't you hate when this happens? Like, everybody starts to get into a new trend. Now the trend is like floating around while chanting some ambiguous, kind of ominous chanting, and you know, you're not in on a ride. Dinner reservations. Oh, penny for notifications, blah blah blah. Ah, oh, it's this one. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chas Umbre. Your wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. He's turning 46. Man. Again, this implies so much, because it implies that the person doesn't even know how old his wife is getting. Like, it's her birthday. Okay, any lore here? Lore? Lore? Are you here? Are you here, Lore? Lore? Lore, lore, lore. Lore. Where's the lore? Where's the lore? Are you here, lore? Huh. Shelter. 6 persons. Motto. Huh. Seems like the shelters didn't do jack and shit against this entity. Nice one, deep shits. I mean, it's kind of like duck and cover back in the 50s. I mean, it was mostly for like emotional reassurance rather than, you know, actual help. Okay, let's get down here. Marshall, we checked the for Marshall's eyes only. We checked out the suspected AWE and Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and a malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these fuel engines off for a bit. Anyway, we are en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenan. Keenan? Whatever. Probably this guy. You're terrible at your job, Keenan. Because of this, you're gonna be back in the shelter. The useless shelter. I mean, what's the point of giving like these big ass things if they're not gonna work in the case of a breach? I'm not a designer for a place that doesn't follow the laws of physics, but oh man.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Yeah, but first,
Babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
yeah, cool, but first we have lore. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain psh, informed by our own psh, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially psh, in popular culture using psh, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on psh, a pair of scissors that consume humor psh, through 2 punctures on the psh. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities awaiting to happen. You know, maybe there's no connection, but this really reminds me about the powers of Cauldron Lake, and apparently the whole, you know, we can shift reality. You know, you guys remember that from Alan Wake and American Nightmare? I wonder if there's some sort of connection there. Because Alan could use the powers of Cauldron Lake to alter reality, but it couldn't be radical realities, and especially nonsensical realities. From what I recall in American Nightmare, as Alan explained, again, I could be misremembering this or getting it all wrong, but he said that you can't just, you know, write yourself to have superpowers or something. That leaves plot holes. It's a deus ex machina, and if you do that, malicious forces from the dark place can use this leap in logic for their own benefits. At least that's what I think it was all trying to head towards. It's like it's a power, but it's with so many limitations, you might as well barely use it. Um, and I wonder if there's some sort of connection there with what we're reading right here. Apparently, the human belief, when something is believed strong enough, it can lead into these AWEs, altered world events. Oh yeah, there's danger. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen the government's relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? And 3, how did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they will need to leave. If their answers say pshh, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviancy, see the provided scoring sheet, then shh immediately. Remember, there is no such thing as too suspicious. Man, what the fuck's going on? Accuracy boost? Nah. Case files. Okay, the service weapon. This weapon's form is variable. When bound, the object allows utilitarians to psh. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of psh. The object will determine whether psh. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the psh, though their criteria is unknown. A background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, psh, many forms throughout history. Psh. Major, I was never able to pronounce La Tormshammer's name. Excalibur, Para Nostra, all weapons that psh of their wielders. If objects of power are a convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, psh. Building shifts.
Reminder, if you experience...
Okay, we already like heard that one. Lore. Ooh, lore. That's a radio. Oh well. I'm not gonna risk if that's like copyright or something. I'm so clumsy. And I have been given a gun. Clearly, that was not a wise decision. Talk to the ceiling. Oh, this is lovely. Really lovely. The striking reds, the devilish reds. Really like what you did to the place. Very striking colors. Impressive. Uh-oh. That's not impressive. One headshot. 3 headshots. Uh-oh. Prick. Ranger second class Pulowski. Sorry, Pulowski.
Cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Oh. Guess one of these shelters did work. Oh, nice.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden.
Oh.
I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
How do we do this exactly? Is there lore here? Ooh, there is lore. Okay. The control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or vulnerable spots in the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are sustainable to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside of it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be Okay, so basically they are quick checkpoints. They're like quick travel. Yep, fast travel, just like I said. Okay, 1 second. Okay, there we go. I was just cleaning something on the screen. I mean, I'm gonna say hi to these guys. Gonna call you Barney, and gonna call you Zarni. Yeah, there we go. Barney and Zarni. The guy to catch later so he can buy you a beer. What are they even saying? They're not like speaking like in a foreign language or anything like that. Lore? No, I already been here. Lore. 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 Energy recovery. Oh, personal mods. Okay, energy recovery speed. Energy. Sure. This looks promising. Oh, lore. Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. I guess this is to explain what the technology looks at most around the 1980s, I guess. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have been known to become receptible to alter status. Technology may be moving too fast of a pace for to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear or break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding their pockets while entering the oldest house. Okay, excuse me for a second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I really felt like it was better off just not having the game just like running in the background. I don't know. I feel like it just heat up my machine a little bit. So really don't want to risk anything like that happening. So while I'm not playing, I might just well leave it on the menu. Yep, already been here. Yeah, I think it saved everything I did. Thank God. I love lore, but you know, I don't like collecting lore that I have already collected. Whew. Undefined reading. That it's a very defined reward. I'm glad. Huh. Oh, we're back here. That's nice. This is kind of like an SCP containment breach, but you know, not as scary. Because again, you have powers in this game. In containment breach, you are Very, very vulnerable. Shifted bathroom complaint. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for a few weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I earned the right to have a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Where Rodriguez? He knows where his priorities are. Yeah, and kind of like in SCP Containment Breach, it's all about the exploration and seeing what you can find and what it could help you. Oh, there are the guys. Hey Barney. Hey Varney. Release the... Oh.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Well, it makes them disappear from existence as well.
Jesse, over
They,
here.
they just got like Thanos snapped out of existence. Holy shit.
Make a plan, Jesse.
What the hell? Okay, I played enough SCP Containment Breach to know what this all builds up towards. That whole thing, the whole SCP media is all about teaching me to be very suspicious of household objects. Don't play innocent. I know there's some sort of horrific twist about you. Maybe your song makes people want to kill themselves. Maybe your song makes people want to have sex with multiple partners and contract all sort of disgusting diseases. Maybe the music is so beautiful that he worships you as a machine god. Or I don't know, only plays like shitty music or something. Which is the worst possibility. What a vile machine. Oh, there she is. Hey, girl.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
She was a diversity hire.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago.
The town's name is literally called Ordinary. And here I thought that Bright Falls, Bright Springs was too much of a obvious name where there's something magical going on.
The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Sucks, doesn't it? Will you answer my call, my beloved?
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Oh, Lord.
Door to the The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping this gun with me. I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this?
Man, how many times she repeated this? Okay, so from what I understand, objects of power can be controlled, while alterations of power or something that she said, they cannot be controlled, and they tend to be far more volatile. Yeah, it's confusing, but I think I'm slowly starting to get it.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
He seems rather theatrical. Seems like he knew something.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Meanwhile, I'll just stay here, looking at my things professionally. Hey, Barney. Hey, Gary. Wait, who's Gary? Yep. We have a Metroidvania on our hands. Again, I think I already said it, but it bears repetition. This game looks really great. Did it play Shift again? Oh, no, I don't think he did. What the hell? Well, at least the oldest house likes to keep things well tracked and updated in real time. Yep, his body's just gone. It could give me a clearance level. I mean, I am director, so I deserve it something.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Okay, enough of the skeezel talk. Oh yeah, nailed it. Ooh, lore. No, it's just fucking loot boxes. I mean, they kind of look like loot boxes, don't they? Travel costs. Visited the Fallen Nevada accommodations. Blah 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 blah. Meals, gasoline, minibar. I don't wonder if the local ocean is going to find a local stage. I pay to thank, right? He requires to give us a budget to get 2 rooms each night. I must have very tired sleeping in the same room. Buys the research they prefer may help identify places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Huh. A lot of stuff. Look at that mini bar. What the hell?
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Where is that spot? I guess, you know, just don't go into the place that is hellishly red. Oh, crap. I knew he was gonna blow up. Oh. Assets. House memory. Hidden trend. I am hopelessly confused. Ooh, a shelter. Maybe there are more survivors here. What the hell? Man, these shelters weren't useful for jack shit. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. That doesn't even look like the hiss. Oh, summary. Havana, AWE 48. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported and the outgoing info has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but they were too late to witness the AWE, which reported to have been Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff was transported to the continental USA. After Formula 1.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. So the altered item can't be controlled. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. A fucking cowboy boot. Was there a snake there? In the boot? Nope. I'm off to take a shit. Ooh, Laura. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations...
You become confused and frightened.
Ooh. Yep. I am confused and frightened. I really am. You got it. Due to recent fluctuation, the nearest control point, desired stability, has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green stable, yellow low possibility, orange high likelihood, red frequent shifts. Can't trust this place. Ooh. Something rock hard in the male's bathroom. You know, I'm talking about this undefined reading.
You tell that Bridget to get out here now before I blow us all to hell.
Yeah, pretty much. Not sure if Bridget can appear here, but I had a dream. Dead letters. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing bell from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can move yet, but the dream said that he'll learn on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Crazy.
What, you gay?
Oh my god. Oh, that was hilarious. Thanks. Oh Christ, that was funny. It's the sense of timing. How much the only patient is to fail, ease yourself. Don't worry, I fail myself every day. Man, I wish there was a flashlight. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit. You got it. That guy really is an asshole. You know, whenever I see those posters with the security guards, I just keep thinking of Half-Life. My life is stuck on Half-Life. We'll never escape the Black Mesa facility. I can't escape because it's in my soul. Ooh,
Hi there. Would you like to sign my petition?
Ooh, James Handy, 4481. He's now following. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thank you for following. You're the best, man. You try some For Honor. I don't play For Honor. It's kind of like a game that never really caught on with me, but you know, I like it just fine. It just never really caught on with me. But no, thanks for the suggestion. I will definitely consider it. Hello, my guy. Found you on Discord, so I thought I'd check you out. Ah, thank you, James. Thank you so much. I really hope I am able to show you that this was a great decision, and then you know I'm gonna offer us many times, fun times where I'm probably going to.
Take it to the bank, Daddy!
Have you ever spent a week in Panamanian prison? No, I didn't. Something tells me it would really hurt if I did. But yeah, James, I'm glad that you joined, and you know, really hope we can build a very strong community here. And just so you know, you're always welcome. Also join the server if you can. Oh yeah, we didn't read the thing. I'm just so happy that someone decided to follow that. I didn't notice it. Singing fish. Mr. Governor. Governor? Is that a fake name or? I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folks to fix it. I got a wife. I got my wife one of those singing fish on the walls. It's not real fish. It sings when you hit a button. It's got the devil in it. It flies around at night.
What has science done?
It's not even like science, man. It's like supernatural shit. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. Are you sure that's not from the cabin from Evil Dead? That sounds like something that would be in those movies. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come to handle it. My wife is real upset. Upset? And you can't. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Alright, that was like Mr. Governor. So, singing fish. Singing fish. Singing fucking fish. Well, I must say, I am not a fan of the decorations, so
It begins!
begin the cleansing. It's beautiful. Oh, I guess we found a new fast travel site. Like I said, there is a lot of elements of Metroidvania in this game, which, you know, I'm really into it, you know. I really should play a Metroidvania one of these days. Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, give me their wisdom. John Adams keeps...
Oh, so that's the way you're gonna be? Hey guys, I guess that's it.
Come on, man. Okay, that was legit funny. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand them. They all have a lot of opinions. Oh, I bet they do. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Was Roosevelt alive when lawnmowers were a thing? I could be speaking out of my ass, but you know. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Oh. You know, dead presidents. That's stupid. Who would believe the dead speaking to you after they, you know, are dead? Because if they're dead and talking, that's false advertisement. I want my life back. Non-official book club, Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table at the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You, yes, You, by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their views to me by Monday before lunch, so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Well, at least, you know, they need to do something to pass the time. The fuck is this?
Bruh.
I agree. What the fuck is this?
Hey, Meg! What's wrong? My mom's dead. I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened? I don't know. They blacked it out. It's like the director says. Confidential and children both start with C. The director's a puppet. A dirty, rotten, fat person. Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
I had to make sure. Like, for fuck's sakes, man. That's scary as shit. That's fucking scary. Low health boost. Damage while low on health. So we're gonna do some dangerous play, huh? Ooh, more lore. But now on TV. That's my favorite kind of lore.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Well, I guess I can't say that working here is boring. We get to throw like pencil around.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yes, we are. Knock, knock, bitch. Ooh. Oh! You got knocked the fuck out. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the little wall of nightmare. Ooh. What's this?
An object of power.
Oh!
Piss of latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
That was close. It seems that the hiss can corrupt even objects of power, which is, you know, a scary prospect. Thanks for the undefined reading, dummy. Ooh. That was close. Then I gotta say that the lighting and the colors in this game are really good. Like, absolutely great. You can like even mold these to a wall. The colors are that striking. You're gonna get cleansed, motherfucker. Come here.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here.
Imagine not being good.
The channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah, slay queen. Man, look at this. This is awesome. Ooh. We kind of create our own center of gravity. Really interesting. Thingamajig. Designing these levels must have been so easy. I mean, there's nothing to build. It's just, you know... Yeah! Woohoo! This feels more like using the Force, if anything.
Parkour.
I think it's more like hardcore. Ooh. Right in the face. Right on the everything.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Okay, okay. From what I can understand, the board is maybe an entity, or maybe an entity that lives in the astral plane, or the astral plane itself, probably tied to the oldest house. And it seems like the his is starting to affect the board, and the director kind of acts maybe as the lackey of the board, or maybe an avatar of the board, or representation of the board, because it really feels like the board, as it's called, it's not a literal board, but some sort of entity, or maybe multiple entities in a single collective. Oh god, this is getting confusing. Here's some action.
I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight this.
Here, assholes. Here's a sack. Oh. Oh, there you are. Yep. There we go. Right on the face. Okay, do I have fall damage? I think I do. I think it's like life fall damage, I don't know. I didn't exactly test it. Woohoo! Field research. Confidential. His corrupted ranger. Summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary force. His corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threats found during AWE response or threshold explorations, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Lovely. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by the Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranormal abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense His resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Resonance this, resonance cascade there. I can't escape the word resonance. Considering the advanced training the His Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree? Or is it the His able to tap into their combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file for full report. Oh man. Oh, guess we got it. Yeah, we can do some shenanigans with telekinesis. Again, like, great work with these shelters. They're just oversized coffins. Samson. Again, this feels necessary. You know, I won't read this one. If you guys want to read it, you can like pause it or something. But it's just more like expanding on who these people are, and you know, shit's fucked up. I don't know, I just love this sound effect. It just sounds so sudden and so quick. Kind of visceral in its own way. We didn't look upstairs, so... Ooh, stuff. House memory. Ah, yes. This thing is useless.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Guess we're not alone. Well, this is the mail. And given this is based on older technology, I guess it makes sense. Shatter, project, boost. I don't have a shatter. Okay, summary of the Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Is this game saying, not me? Using the current ecological concerns makes the public much less like to shh. So another AWE behind us, and the public's none the wiser. Well done, everybody. It was a strong campaign and perfectly well executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring shh and shh for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. You know, this coupled with that file from Fallout 2 where it talks about the Enclave dropping fluoride into the water to make the people stupid. Like, between this and this, I'm just saying, like, look, I'm just saying these games are saying it, not me. But you know, kind of based. That's all I'm saying. Man, you can just remove a piece of the ground. Shut up. Thank you.
This must open the door.
Well, if you see, he's using one of those protecting vests. So it wasn't his that did this. Here we are. This area is officially cleansed. Nothing here? Nope, nothing. But there we go. Now I gotta use this on his enemy. Like, I'm sorry, I have to. Oh, it disappeared. Game, you blue balling bastard. Well, seems like it was kind of pleasant here for a very short while. There was even like a shitter. Oh, at least we can watch some movies. Or make them watch some movies. Actually, let me check something. Oh crap. I was never a big fan of radio.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below them. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
You know, I'm surprised they kind of don't have a reference of them just saying, maybe there's an invisible man sleeping in your bed. I mean, it's very obvious what this is a reference to, but, you know, it's fun either way. Rest in pieces. Launch efficiency. Oh, launch energy cost. Data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of those users: Patrick, I'm not gonna say that name, Rubens Nogueira, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Boiling, and Jaco Sairinen. These individuals are in the branch of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Oh, nothing here, just this sealed door. I don't even know what this room is. Just rooms with a bunch of computers. Ooh, we can open these doors now. Lockdown restrictions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. And you know, the first time I explained this to the player. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that the security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as all hell. I told Darling 100 times to change it, but they are adamant that it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at all at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understands how this mess works, okay? Marshall. Okay, how do I get rid of this shit? I guess I don't. Not yet, anyways. Well, this looks promising. And totally not a boss fight room. Called it. Hey!
Gonna keep flying. Great.
Oh shit. Oh crap. I don't think there's regenerating health in this. Oh, there he is.
have a feeling he'll be back.
Ah, I don't have a feeling.
Let's stay focused.
Just know he will.
Should be past the mailroom.
Let's look for lore. That's what's important. I am so freaking disappointed. Yep, it just ran off into that hole there.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Yep. Looks like they got him. His elevated. His elevator agents display abilities similar to telekinesis competencies observed in the Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the His Elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranormal capabilities. Some His Elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranormal abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that His residents can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file for full support.
The His got him.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
And Tomasi was kind of a dick. Yeah, you hear that? I called you a dick. But apparently this whole supersonic weaponry isn't like a fabrication. Turns out that actually happened. Look it up. It's actually a thing. A mysterious sound that actually hurt the ears of people in a U.S. embassy in Cuba. But there, AWE 17. Event summary: a spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte. The city of Booty, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Event response: Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. It disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Booty Holmes' closet disappeared during this incident. I see.
The hotline can't be far now.
Oh, I hear it. Sweet sound. Spotlight chamber. Hotline security log. Direct line apparently between the board and whoever is on the phone. That's really interesting. No watching.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Notice. Catalyst, light switch. The law of 3 applies. That's so.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Oh, it's locked. The door with a pyramid is locked.
Hello? Anyone here?
I guess the rule of 3 applies as well. Ooh, the ominous music confirms my theory.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Called it. Oh, here we go. One, 2, 3. Oh, a challenge? I thought all we had to do was answer the freaking phone. Oh crap. Okay, let's try this again. At least the death by just falling off isn't so severe. Nope, that doesn't work. We gotta reach the phone. Okay, maybe it wasn't intentional, but this pretty much gives me the Matrix flashbacks. Oh, we can call them from the menu. This is actually really useful.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Okay, so we can use the phone. Okay, we got a clearance level. Ooh, the hotline. The coming storm.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Job. Okay, so you can see other
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I just part of a better supplement. Oldest house. Okay. More of these. Oh. I don't remember you being here. Okay. Bureau funding. I know there's some concerns regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So as long as we operate within the oldest house, We are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be guaranteed by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Okay. But anyway, guys, I do feel like this is a good moment to stop for the time being. So what can I say? This is showing a lot of intrigue, but you know, a good chunk of this was me just narrating stuff, just reading documents. Unlike something like Alan Wake's American Nightmare, there are explanations, too many explanations. If you're a sucker for continuity and lore, such as myself, there's no issue. But if you are someone who wants to understand everything without having to look too deep into things, maybe this is not the thing. This is the game for you. But I'm really enjoying as it is. It looks really good. Plays real good. I'm just having a blast. So yeah, I'm really engaged in this setting. Like I said, the inspirations from SCP and Men in Black are a tad obvious, but you know, I really don't mind it. And the Metrovania style of gameplay, I also really enjoy it. The fact that the oldest house is constantly changing really leaves you ready. I'd expect anything, any alterations to the layout, just in the cards, man. It's literally in the lore. But anyway, we'll continue this as it goes on. So thank you so much for watching my videos and streams. I appreciate each one of you. Check out the server. You're always welcome there in the place. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Hank out.